Coach O'Connell had a very emotional moment on the sideline. Just talk to us about that relationship and what that moment was about.
Yeah, I'll keep what he said, what he actually said, kind of personal and private, because it was a little bit personal. But he always got my back, no matter what. I'm riding with him regardless, no matter the situation.
What does it say about the culture here, the locker room, that after you're benched, you have a moment like that and it all just comes back together again as a team?
It just shows how this organization is ran. There's no one man is bigger than the program, and it's a real brotherhood in here, and we all got each other's backs. That's what that is.
How much? Sorry, go on.
After being benched, Jordan, for the first quarter, how did you kind of stay locked in and be ready for that big moment towards the end of the game?
I'm always locked in, no matter what. If I'm out there or not, I'm still getting my reps in mentally. So, I'm always locked in, no matter. No situation fazes me.
Are you able to tell us a bit about why you didn't play in the first quarter?
I let my coach talk about it a little bit, but, I talk to the team and stuff, and, we embrace each other.
You've just obviously scored the winning touchdown and almost changed the whole complexion of this trip for your team by getting the win there. You're going to be like the hero on the plane home tonight?
It took all of us. It didn't just take me. I ended up making the play for us, but, everybody did a good job driving us down the field, and just defense did a good job getting us the ball back, but, it took all of us.
Talk to us about that play itself and the throw from Carson.
Yeah, so, I had an out route, and then depending on the coverage, they convert. They went cover two, made a good release, looked back, the ball was right on the money.
That bucket was literally overward in the just sensational.
That's what he do.
What about his toughness, going out in the second quarter with that injury and then coming back and leading 2 touchdown drives in the second half?
That just shows the man he is, and then the organization that we play for. He wanted to come back and get the job done for his team. He wouldn't be denied to get back on the field, and he came back out there and won us the game.
And whatever happened pre-game, and like you say, Coach O'Connell talked to us about it, who are the guys around you who are lifting you up, who are making sure that you are back in that moment?
Really all the captains for sure, but damn near everybody on the team for real. So they just, they instilled the confidence in me to come back out there and just keep playing.
What's the message from guys like Justin Jefferson to you on a moment like that?
Do what you do best.
In your situation, Jordan, obviously you've only just got back on the field. Are you almost disappointed now there's a bye week coming because you've just started to get yourself on a roll?
Yeah, I'm going to be around, though, the building, catching with J.J. McCarthy's, just getting ready with him.
All right, we're here with Josh Oliver, tight end, touchdown catching tight end of the Minnesota Vikings today. Before anything else, talk us through the trick play, what you saw on that, why you went for that setup.
Yeah, we went with Wildcat. Cam Akers was back there. The defense went zero and matched up, and Cam rolled out and gave me a perfect pass to score.
Could you believe how much grass you had around you when you made that catch?
Yeah, it was insane. It was like exactly how we schemed it up, and it came to fruition in the game.
Talk to us a little bit about the game plan today. You seem to nullify that Browns defensive line throughout and put together a really good offensive game.
Oh yeah, they have a great D-line. Give props to O-line with so many different changes and stuff. They were gritty today. They stepped up huge and helped us get that win.
Tell me about the toughness of Carson. Goes out injured in that second quarter, comes back, leads 2 touchdown drives, including the game winner.
Oh yeah, dude's tough. Yeah, he's getting hit. He's getting banged up, but he didn't let that stop him, and he came out there and really balled out.
It felt like with the injuries you had on the offensive line, with everything you guys, all the difficulties you had coming into this weekend, felt like a real unit, a real team win today.
Yeah, I just think that's what KO preaches in the locker room, is next man up, be where your feet are, and everybody was ready for the moment.
On that locker room culture, obviously Kevin O'Connell will tell us why he chose to bench Jordan Addison in that first quarter, but when he caught that winning touchdown, the two of them embracing on the sideline, incredibly emotional moment between them. What does that say about your locker room, about your head coach?
Oh yeah, it's a brotherhood in here, and Jay stepped up huge for us.
Love that. Thank you, Josh.
Did you install that play with Akers this week?
Yeah.
How did you get that open? Were they you were blocking on that play?
They had seen a previous look of Wildcat with the same defense, and they drew it up perfectly.
Did you know that you throw like that, Akers?
Here with Christian Darris, left tackle of these Minnesota Vikings. Look, coming away from London with a win, considering all the injuries and everything you guys have suffered, you held that Browns defense really well all day. How impressed are you with what you saw from the unit and the guys around you today?
Man, we've been hearing about them for the whole week, just their front, how physical they are and everything like that. So it was just like a mindset game. It's all 11 being on the same page, whether it's offense, defense, special teams. And we came out there and showed the world who we are. And we're going into this bye week. We're going to get a lot of dudes back, and hopefully we can keep this thing rolling.
And tell me a little bit about the toughness of Carson Wentz, getting that injury in the second quarter, coming back in, leading 2 touchdown drives in that second half.
Carson is a dog, man. I've been watching him since he was in Philly, and when we signed him, it was just like, wow, this is really going to be our backup quarterback at the time. And then he came into that starting role, and I had the chance to block for him his first game here as a Viking. It was just like a kid at the candy shop, just him in the backfield. But yeah, we see how he works throughout the week, and we knew he's built for the moment, and he didn't flinch at all with that injury, and he came back and won us his game.
Just want a question on Myles Garrett, because you guys did a brilliant job containing him today. Like, he played a lot wide. You guys were letting him free rusher, getting the ball out quickly. Like, it felt like the game plan around him was just sensational from Coach O'Connell today.
Man, he's a special player. I think he's the best in the league. He does a lot of great things that a lot of defensive ends can't do. So just for us to home in on that game plan and just to lock in on the details and the little things, just going against a guy like that, it just shows the work, the preparation that went through the week. And we went out here on the field today, and we executed. And the offensive game plan was amazing against him. So, no, we did our thing today.
And finally, just on the culture of this locker room, Coach O'Connell will tell us why the decision was made to bench Jordan in the first quarter. But we saw after he made that game-winning play, the two of them embraced. It was a very emotional moment. What does that say about your locker room and your head coach?
Man, we're a team, and that's how it is. That's how it is since day one when Kevin O'Connell got here. Everyone in this locker room, we're all bought in. We love each other. We're like brothers, everybody in this locker room. So it's just like a thing. No matter what happens throughout the week, we know come Sunday, nothing else matters. But just focusing on trying to win and playing for each other. And that's what we did today.
You guys protected Carson brilliantly today. You survived the fumbles and got the win, so congratulations, man.
No doubt, man. 3-0 in UK. We'll be back soon, hope.
Here with Javon Hargrave, defensive tackle of these Minnesota Vikings. Big play to get a tackle for loss right near the end of the game to stop that Browns drive, and eventually you get the win here in London.
Man, just happy to get the win. We 1-1 leaving this place, so I'm just, it's anytime we can get a win, I just feel good about it and just happy I could contribute.
I was super happy that I got to do a gravedigger call. That was my favorite moment of the day, so thank you for that.
No problem. I wish I gave you more, but I'm just happy you got to do that too.
Talk to us a little bit about how this defense stood up, particularly in that fourth quarter.
I mean, we knew we needed big plays. We know we had to stop them to give our offense a chance, and we just all kind of stayed together and kept talking to each other and just kept encouraging each other.
And look, big plays across your line yourself. Jalen Redmond had another sack today. Feels like this unit's really starting to gel.
It was really Ty that had that sack. That wasn't Jalen. It was Ty he got the sack.
Ty's sack.
Yeah, it was
okay.
the Ty sack.
When we walked back in the locker room, was he like, nope, that's mine, guys, that's mine?
Yeah, young boy got his first sack, so we always happy about that. Everybody been eating, and we just came up big today.
And talk to us a bit about the team unity. We saw a big moment at the end of the game. Jordan Addison benched to start the game, gets the winning touchdown, and him and Coach O'Connell have a big moment on the sideline, very emotional. We saw Jordan getting very emotional. What does it say about this team and what that kind of locker room mentality is like?
I mean, we got great players, and anytime you got a great player like Jordan, JJ, just a lot of great players, I mean, we just stayed confident that we was going to get the job done.
And then talk about the leadership of Kevin O'Connell a little bit for me.
I mean, he definitely a convincer. He told us not to make no excuses. We had to leave with a win, and we knew it was going to take everything we had, and we're just happy to get the W.
And look, a winning effort for you guys, but how impressed with you with what you saw from Dylan Gabriel on the other side of the ball today?
I mean, he's a pretty good player. He made some plays, but I don't know. I'm just happy we won, so we'll look at it.
No, appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for your time, Javon.
Thank you.
Here with wide receiver of the Minnesota Vikings, Adam Thielen, coming away from London 1-0, man. That's got to be the best part of today.
Yeah, I feel like we've had a lot of wins here in London, so I think we got to keep coming back.
Talk to us a little bit about the final play, the touchdown to Jordan, and what it meant for the team.
Yeah, obviously a great drive to just get down there and, give us a chance to win the game, not just tie it and go to overtime, leave it up to the chances of not getting the ball in overtime. So, yeah, great play by Jordan, great release to get out there and make a play when the game is on the line.
We talked in Germany about your experiences with Jordan early on. Benched in the first quarter today, comes out and makes that play to win it. We saw him incredibly emotional with Kevin O'Connell on the sideline. Talk to us a bit about that and what this all means for him as well.
Yeah, I mean, we got so much love for him in this locker room. I've been around him very long, but I got a lot of respect for him, the way he goes about his business, the way that he handles his game, and when he's always there for the big moments and big plays, third downs, and he's always open.
And sometimes it takes a little bit of adversity in order to make a big moment happen.
Yeah, this is the NFL. It's the best. It's the best league in the world, and it's not easy. You're not going to just come in and just dominate every game from start to finish. But at the end of the day, you find a way to win. A win's a win, and after the game's over, there's no score. It's just 1-0.
And on Carson, goes out of the game in the second quarter with that shoulder injury, comes in, that opening touchdown drive plus the final one. Talk about the toughness, all that meant for him.
Yeah, I mean, we already knew he was tough from last week, just some of the hits he was taking and being able to stay in there. And then he was hurting this week, but him to just respond and find a way to just be out there when the team needed him, and then drive us down the field when he was taking hits all day and just staying in the pocket, staying in there and delivering the ball and giving guys opportunities. At the end of the day, giving guys opportunities to make plays down the field, and we did that.
And what did the offense do to negate this Browns defense today? They had no quarterback hits or sacks through pretty much till the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great defense. It's a great defense on every level, from the front seven, the back end. They have a lot of great players. They have a great scheme. They have a great coaching staff, and you could feel that today. We knew it wasn't going to be easy going against this defense. They try to take away what you're good at. They have a lot of players that can do that. So just find a way. We knew that going in. Is find a way to win. Find a way to score enough points to win the game, and we did that.
And look, your schedule off the back of the bye is incredibly tough. So getting this win, does it add that extra little something for the team?
I mean, in this league, every win is so huge. You only get so many opportunities, and every one you look back at the end of the season, and they matter. They matter. That's why everybody loves this game so much. And not focused about the schedule right now, just focused on taking this next week to get right mentally, physically, and come back with a vengeance.
And very finally, just talk about Coach O'Connell, his leadership, whatever the reason for the decision he made at the start of the game and what we saw at that emotion at the end. Just tell us a bit about Coach.
Yeah, I mean, he's been Coach of the Year a few times for a reason. He finds a way. If things aren't going our way, he's going to find a way to make sure that we finish the game the right way. And the way that things were going on offense all day, to be able to call those plays and move down the field, it took a lot of. There was a lot of thinking that goes into finding a way to move us down the field and give us opportunity to win the game.
Congratulations, brother. Well done.